I won't go too deeply or extensively into the issue of the militarization of Western countries, especially those states that are geographically close to us with whom we share a border. You are, as you know, well aware of this topic, but we cannot simply ignore this very mobilization and militarization. I won't go too deeply or extensively into the issue of the militarization of Western countries, especially those states that are geographically close to us with whom we share a border. You are, as you know, well aware of this topic, but we cannot simply ignore this very mobilization and militarization. Poland, Germany, and other countries, even the smaller ones that border us, not only are significantly increasing their military budgets, but are also actively trying to double the size of their armies. A simple, down-to-earth question arises. If someone is doing something, it means they need it for some reason. And these countries will not just spend huge amounts of money, as they say, to counter Russia and Belarus for no reason. You know, we are supposedly creating such global problems for them that they have to spend billions of dollars on armaments and expanding their armies. We are not planning to attack anyone. We have everything we need, and there is absolutely no intention to initiate any form of aggression. I know Russia's position very well, but they have to justify these enormous expenses somehow, especially at a time when people are getting poorer. Maternity wards and hospitals are closing. There isn't enough money for education. Utility bills are skyrocketing, about 5 times higher than before, and they're even cutting the electric wires that carry cheap electricity. As far as I know, some countries are already attempting to dismantle railway tracks in order to cut ties with us and with Russia. Well, that's just outrageous. It already raises the question, do they even see a psychiatrist? If you don't want to come to us by train, or if you don't want people to travel from us to your location, then just let the railway be. It really doesn't bother anyone at all, honestly. No, it absolutely has to be dismantled. I remember quite clearly there was a notable case in the CIS when the former president of Uzbekistan gave the order for the railway to Tajikistan to be completely dismantled and for villages to be built there. Well, within a week, the current president, who was then the prime minister, had it dismantled in just a week. Not long ago, they rebuilt that railway and are now cooperating with Tajikistan again. This kind of question immediately comes to mind. Well, maybe that's exactly what they want after all, and what's happening nearby right now is actually quite relevant to us. I want you to think about this as well. This is a question that worries me. All these balloons, cigarettes, and other things flying either to Lithuania or from Lithuania, it's not just by chance.